Fuck my whole ass. Here we are. We're live. I don't fucking know what we're doing tonight. Nothing, I guess. People are streaming. I don't have the fucking thing in the description, but yeah, beans. There it is. It's in the fucking little live thing. Oh, you're gonna come in and put your little headphones in? No. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
You have the fucking video camera set up. Are you shooting a porn in here or something?
No, I set that up last night. I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be recording a video tomorrow. I still got shit. This is Vaughn. Hey, Vaughn.
Cause I'm a low life. Just get over it.
Hey guys, we're enabling Vaughn. Did you know that?
Yeah,
Vaughn is enabled currently.
Yeah, I'm enabled. I'm so fucking enabled. Can't you tell?
I still don't know what I'm enabling you to do exactly. No one can answer my fucking question.
What am I fucking being enabled to do per se?
Well, the things that they've accused you of, there's no way I could be enabling you to do because I don't even own a horse. So,
shit.
I've had a bad day, Vaughn. I need some levity in my fucking life. French vanilla.
I could tell you something that would make you laugh, but it would make them pissed off. But
yeah, go for it. Fuck it.
Well,
Send it,
I hear through the grapevine that my gods, those gods that don't exist,
right,
have absolutely been kicking troll ass. That's what I've been hearing through the grapevine, and
that's good.
That's always good. That's always a good thing. But I mean, if you're enabling me, I'm hard pressed to figure out why or
send me that fucking video, John. Uploading it right now. Oh, we got a video we're gonna watch quick after this.
Okay.
We'll just watch a little clip. I got a Von Helton costume for
Von Helton visits Will Cocaine.
Von Helton came to my house recently, didn't you, Von?
I've been to New York. I used to live in New York.
I know.
For a short time. I wasn't a permanent resident, but I lived there for a short time.
By the way, we had someone confirm that you were a veteran, begrudgingly so, but they were talking about your DD-15s or whatever they are.
DD-214, yeah.
DD-214, that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know Jughead speak, so unfortunately.
Jarhead.
I thought it was Jughead.
Not Jughead. Jughead was from the Archies.
Okay.
Jughead was that tall dude that wore the green hat. He was from
It's like a crown, like a paper crown.
Yeah, it looked like a paper crown or something.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Man, I fucking I went to go get my car inspected today, and I knew it wasn't going to pass inspection, but my asshole stepfather, and I'm sure he's a nice person when I'm not around, but he's sleeping. Fuck him. He's a nice person when he's sleeping. Yeah. Well, he's probably sleeping. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He says, just go to this place and tell them you know this person, and they'll just pass you. Yeah, it's just an emissions thing anyway. They know it's blowing codes. And what do you do? Stop that. Oh, there you go. Look, Ma, no hands. So I go there. I go to this fucking shitty little garage. His name is Ant, which isn't a real name. Literally, that's what he calls himself, Ant. Yeah, it might be short for Anthony or something like that.
Antoine. Ant is short for
Antoine.
Antoine.
Yeah, this short for
and you're froze.
But I go see fucking Ant and his gaggle ain't gonna pass your fucking inspection. And I go see this cocksucker and there's nobody there. Him and all of his little redneck Yahoo hillbilly fucking toothless cousins are dicking around in the gas station that adjoins the garage. So I don't know that, but I'm there for maybe 5-10 minutes tops, somewhere in that range. And I see these two dickheads come out, and they've got fucking Nerf guns. Not like Nerf guns, the little fucking bullet ones, but these little fucking ball shooter ones. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You told me to be here at a specific time. I've been here for 10 minutes. The garage was empty. I should have robbed them. I really That's. Oh, okay. Thank you.
You got BB.
That was great. I got BB'd. Fuck me. You can't see what I can see. Anyway, so that was. Stop that. So I go to this fucking garage. I drop my car off, and I'm like, I know so-and-so. And he's like, good, great. I remember you from yesterday because I'm wearing a mask like a fucking Yahoo. Nobody else is wearing. Why am I stopping? Nobody else stops. So I drop my car off at 1 o'clock. I get called 4:45. Hey, your car's ready. It didn't pass the inspection. And I said to him, I know it wasn't going to pass inspection. Did you pass it anyway? And they said, no, you blew 2 codes. And I go, what the? Yeah, I know that. What the fuck does that mean? And he says, well, why don't you just come up here and get it? I'll be here for 15 minutes. It's 15 minutes away from my fucking house. So Jessica and her little fucking Nazi mobile, the little bug, we drove all the way there at full speed, turned the fucking air conditioning on to get it up to fucking 28 miles per hour. And keep it from fucking stalling. It's held together with paper clips and rubber bands. I don't even know if that fucking thing is. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We get there, and I go, hey, Jack, what's the deal? And he's like, well, we couldn't pass. It blew too many codes. I can't do anything for you. And he said, you already knew what codes it was blowing. You knew that ahead of time. And it's just a whole fucking thing. And he charged me $61, and he didn't even give me my little 10-day fucky fuck sticker that says "Get this shit fixed, you fuck man." Right? So I said I could have gone to fucking Goodyear and paid the same amount of money, maybe even less, because for them it's like $20 for an inspection and $20 for a fucking oil change. I got an oil change too. The only thing they did really completely was the fucking oil change, which I could have done. I know. I know how to fucking change my goddamn oil. The only reason I do it is because these people get the fucking shit in bulk so they could charge $20. Anyway, so my car is a piece of shit.
3 ways fuck to Sunday.
Yeah, 3 ways fuck to Sunday. So I've had quite the day with that, and then trying to figure out paying my rent because it was a weird time of the month this month. Somebody had their period. No, people got paid weird. It was strange.
I paid my rent on time.
No, well, technically it was. We were supposed to send it out yesterday, but
I paid my rent. Technically.
Yes. Anyway,
I always pay on
the
time.
point is, I've had a bitch of a day. I wasn't even going to stream. I thought about not streaming because, first of all, I'm tired. I don't give a fuck right now. And second of all, everyone else that's involved in this, whatever you call it, a community, whatever this fagula bullshit is, they're all streaming, doing some fucking thing. They're on Smokey Saint's channel doing atheism versus Christianity. I have no horse in that fucking race. I have no interest in seeing that. So I decided I was just say fuck it and do this. So open format. I'll put the fucking link back in the description. Or not the description, but the fucking, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Why am I stopping?
No one else stops.
That
was actually a good line. Biden was right on that. I mean, all right, I'll stop. They're all talking all over their lives.
Oh yeah, and on the note of the debate, first of all, if you haven't decided,
it was a fucking circus, but it was great.
I watched a really great Brett Keane video, which I haven't said in a long time.
It never happened.
Yeah, it never. An error occurred. This is usually temporary. Wait a minute, and then I'll say, okay, fuck it. I'm not putting it in the description. Then I'll just keep putting it there. But I watched the Brett Keane video today, and it's like he was right. If you haven't made up your mind about who you're going to vote for in the election, don't bother. Yeah. And then I have to listen to all these people.
Trump? Who's Vaughn voting for? Vaughn, who you voting for?
Who do you think I'm voting for?
Trump, you fucking moron.
Did he say that? Trump, you fucking moron?
Yeah.
Of course I'm voting for Trump.
Do you really the little thing for the earbuds is right over here.
Oh, yes, good. I see that. Do you really think I want America to become a communist hellhole? I fought communism in the Cold War. I sure as fuck don't want my country going commie. That's the last thing I want to happen. So yeah, I'm voting for Trump. Even if Trump sucked donkey balls, I would still vote for the motherfucker because I would rather have Trump as a total and complete as a total complete loser than to have my country go commie. Okay, so I mean, you
Put
know,
a fucking Band-Aid on that.
no,
sick
put some
bastard.
alcohol on it. Then
No,
put a Band-Aid on.
rinse it with hydrogen peroxide and then put some
I know
fucking
what to
a
do.
Band-Aid on
I
it.
Put some
know.
Manischewitz. Oh, he's got the whiskey.
I got the whiskey.
Just pour it on the floor, John. It'll be fine.
No, it wouldn't be fine.
Yeah, and watch it eat through the floor.
Don't worry about it. For the bit, really? You're gonna? Oh, you got some paper towel? Yeah, just put it on top of the keyboard. That's fine.
Yeah, just douse your
No,
keyboard.
that's all right.
It's okay. The computer can go.
Keyboard.
There you go. Oh, that's a good. It's a good. It gives it a little stingy. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, a little
Now the whole
stingy.
room
Yeah.
smells like you're an alcoholics.
And you know what's so great about?
You should have used
Something
rubbing
about John,
alcohol
but I
though.
You know what's great about it? It's gonna evaporate and won't even ruin the paper towels.
Oh shit!
What?
Yeah, it was. You know. So anyway, if you haven't made up your mind about who you're voting for in this election, the debates are not going to make up your fucking mind for you. So
Well, I got to be honest with you. Trump pretty much bent Joe Biden over and fucked him in the ass for a couple of hours. So.
I'd say it was pretty close.
It was a clown show. I mean,
I still think Trump won, but I don't think he won by the margins that other people are saying.
if a whole house of Mexicans popped out of a Volkswagen Beetle like a clown car, it was.
You're hilarious. Wow.
You know,
That's
the
not
debate
real.
does
That's
not
real.
compare to that.
John, go dunk your head in the fucking toilet, please.
Because I was. It's so. I'll be honest with you. The debate was a fucking shit show. It was fucking horrible. It was horrendous. But it was just so funny watching Trump just pummel Joe Biden. You're a clown. You're a
Two old
fucking.
men fuck each other in the ass. If I wanted to see that, I'd go watch Grandpa porn. Right?
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, so that's all I have to say about. I don't even care about this political circus right now.
Yeah.
I literally, like, Brett made the best point. Just why do you even need a moderator? Why? Just let them yell at each other. I mean, nobody's gonna talk policy.
Joe Biden couldn't. You know, Joe Biden would never be able to make it even if it was just Biden and Trump. Biden wouldn't even be able to speak even a sentence.
Trump would totally own him. Yeah.
Yeah, you needed the moderator to play.
Biden refused the drug test and he refused the wire pat down.
Chris Wallace protected Biden. He had.
Oh,
he needed
totally.
It. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was trying to tell people in the live chat. When I was watching it live. The people in the live chat are like, "What in the hell's going on?" I said, "Don't you guys know Chris Wallace? His old man was in news media and was an admitted socialist, just like Walter Cronkite."
Well, what does
Just
that
like
mean about
Andy
him?
Griffith. Andy Griffith, Walter Cronkite, and Chris Wallace's old man. They were all admitted socialists. Every damn one of them. Every damn one of them.
No, I can't. I keep hearing Walter Cronkite in my head now. I can't unhear it. Jesus Christ.
Walter Cronkite, man, he was a fixture. He was a damn fixture. He was. He was in media for years and years and years and years and years.
Yeah, it's no one to really. I mean, it was good. It was good. I mean, I did agree with Biden maybe on one issue. He said, I really couldn't care about corporations being taxed more. That I couldn't. Even Trump agreed. I mean, Biden said corporations should pay more taxes, and Trump's like, good, great, wonderful. He actually, that's what he said.
Good, great.
That's what he says. So
is that where you get it from?
Yeah.
I'm gonna send the link off to Brett. He won't come in, but
no, of course not.
It'd be funny if he did.
Nah, he ain't
Brett
gonna do it.
Trump, Brett doesn't like me anymore.
I tried calling him. He's got me blocked.
Brett doesn't like any of us anymore, dude. He threw us all under the bus.
Yeah.
He ain't thrown TTOR under the bus yet, but he'll get to him. Don't worry. Just hang in there, TTOR. You're next.
To be fair, I did make a really hateful video about Jesus on my BitChute channel, and that really triggered Brett, and that's kind of why Brett kind of threw me under the bus, but fuck him.
What a big baby.
Well, PayPal thinks I'm a fucking neo-Nazi, so I mean...
Brett thinks you're a neo-Nazi?
No, I said PayPal thinks I'm a neo-Nazi.
Oh, yeah. You never got that settled?
No. They said it's unrecoverable. My account is terminated permanently. I can't fix it.
Mazel tov.
It won't let me fix it.
Get a Venmo. It's better anyway.
Get a who?
A Venmo.
What's a
I
Venmo?
sent Brett
It's
a
the
fucking
same thing,
link
kinda.
in an email. I said, "Come hang out with
You're
us."
gonna
And
have
I
to give
left
me a
the
link.
fucking StreamYard link, so we'll see.
Isn't Vimeo a software site where you can upload videos?
Venmo, you or
Venmo. VENMO.
Oh,
I can't
Venmo,
fucking
okay.
say the thing.
You have to give me a link.
Why am I
Or
stopping?
Cash Me. Go to Cash Me or something.
You know what's
Cash
funny?
App is good.
I noticed something today because remember with the bullshit we went through to get on StreamYard? I noticed something today. I went to go look at my email.
Yeah.
I was logged into your fucking email
Oh, I don't give a
because
fuck.
it linked it to my fucking. It didn't just link it to StreamYard. It linked to
Right. I probably
everything. It's all linked now. I
That's
was
good.
like, what the fuck?
That's nice.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
wonderful. Yeah, no, sure.
Oh.
But yeah, so that's like that's
That's that.
fuck me.
All right. Oh.
Sorry to say, but John's video wasn't hateful. It was pathetic.
Which one video is that? You could be talking about any of them.
Which one?
The
one
one
we
about
were-
Jesus,
yeah,
I think.
The one
Yeah,
about
Ashky.
Jesus?
Oops.
Vaughn's man boobs.
You want me to put it back up?
Vaughn's man boobs are fueled by socialist EBT.
I can't see that son of a bitch. Ben's a fucking ass.
He got him blocked, probably.
Probably.
No, because I learned a long time ago the block feature is a fucking joke. The only
Right.
one when you block
Maybe he
block
hasn't
somebody, you're not blocking them, you're blocking yourself. Well, that's fucking stupid.
You're
That's
blocking them being seen by you. That's basically
Exactly.
Yeah,
But
you
you're
don't
not
wanna see
blocking them at
Brett
all.
Keane is in fact still alive.
For
Yes,
now.
Brett Keane is still alive for now. Until my gods find something to get pissed off about, and then that'll be the end of Brett Keane.
Or he'll just die of obesity, you know?
Apparently my gods are out there kicking ass from what I'm hearing through the grapevine. I don't
Can you
know.
just
I
do a
don't
deal
know.
with that? Can you not fuck with nice shit? That would be great. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
That goes to my fucking camera.
Yeah,
you
I know. It's a
nut.
quick
doing
release
it.
function.
Yeah, it is.
Why isn't it connected then?
Because it's for the other one. This is another tripod. It's from my mother's studio. She
More
had a
mac
second one.
and cheese.
Mac and cheese, such a darn. You know what's a missed opportunity? There were videos of Brett literally saying the word Dorn unironically because of David Dorn, and nobody used that in any fucking meme compilations. You fucking trolls need to get on it. Get on it.
The trolls of today are not really trolls. They're haters posing as trolls. You feel me?
Yeah.
They're fucking
Yeah.
losers.
We've been
Make
calling
trolling
this-
great again.
We've been
Yes, we need
calling
to
this
make
thing
trolling
Breaking
great again.
Live for months. I mean,
Because real trolls aren't haters. They just like to crack jokes and shit.
I'm just waiting for him to strike the whole fucking channel. That'd be great. But literally he's never been on one of these since we renamed it. So
No.
that would be nice.
And he ain't gonna.
No, I don't think
He ain't
so.
gonna.
He's not even pulling in as many views on BitTube, an uncensored fucking version of YouTube. Basically.
How bad? How uncensored is him? Is he on that other site?
Uncensored.
You can say whatever you want on
Is he
BitChute.
saying the words that we love to say so much?
Yeah,
The only thing you can't. The only thing
he
you
said
can't
faggot
do on-
today. I get a fag
Well,
pass. So
I mean, you kind of shouldn't say that.
I
you
get
can
a
say-
fag pass.
You can't. You can't make personal death threats or shit like that. But pretty much anything goes on BitChute.
Through the way the phonology of the word is, and it
Yeah,
goes
I
through the
know.
filter, and it can just kill your channel like that.
No, I know. I don't.
They don't care. Oh, the guy's a fag, and he said fag. They don't care. They just kill it.
Yeah, I'll just be like, well, I don't know.
Will,
It's
do me a favor.
Nothing's gonna fucking happen to anybody. Nobody gives a shit about my channel. If they strike it down, I got BitTube, I got BitChute, I got that fucking D Live, I got
YouTube.
fucking Twitch.
Twitch, yeah.
I got a million
There's
and
a
one
lot of things
motherfucking
out
places.
there, man.
Every time a new
Mhm.
thing comes out, like Library, which is now Odyssey, by the way, I grab it even if I don't fucking use it. I grab that shit right away. I gotta change my fucking Twitter handle. I keep forgetting, but yeah, that's what it is.
That's right, bub.
Bub? Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
can you real quick.
Fucking, you what?
Throw me backstage real quick. I'm gonna come in on my phone, but I want to use this for audio.
Oh, good, because we're going to do announcements. We're going to do
Yeah.
low announcements, so yeah. This stream was brought to you by Pussy. It's yeah, I know it's low. There we go.
There's Lo. Hi, Lo.
So we have a new sponsor. I'll put the link out in the description eventually. We're now sponsored literally by Pussy. Yeah. Lowe's fucking OnlyFans is
it's
official.
not someone else's?
No, it's
should we do breaking news here about that?
No, I'm not. We're not talking about that.
I actually kind of wanted to do a review of it. Actually, pay the subscription and do a review.
Yeah.
Wait, whose?
Is there something? Is there something you
I
need
know
to
who.
declare? What's going on?
No,
The next door.
absolutely not. No,
Absolutely not. Okay.
Absolutely
I'm
not.
just
We are not
checking. I'm
doing
just, you know,
Lo,
I'm just
should I subscribe to a wink wink OnlyFan and do a
I
review?
really don't want to. I don't want to talk about this.
If you want to sub to mine, I'll give you a discount.
All right, hold on. What?
that boy ain't right.
They're gonna go get in a fist fight.
Yeah, probably.
You know, it'll be like that. I'll put the link in the comments. Kat, what do you mean going? They been.
Now I see him. See, I told you I didn't have him blocked.
Oh my god, I put fan and not fans. I'm a genius.
I think Lowe's a little bit more endowed than I am there, Irvine.
I hope so.
Yeah, I would hope so too.
I don't know, Vaughn. Whip them out. Come on. Right on stream. We'll just.
You first, sweetheart. You first. I might follow.
Oh my god, what are they doing over there?
I have no idea. It's awful quiet over there, ain't it?
They muted themselves.
It's awful quiet over there. They may really be fighting. You never know. Hell.
Oh, shout out to Marcus Neiman. Thanks,
Yes.
honey.
I saw her first, Marcus. Well, I did.
You people give me a fucking headache.
I'm not supposed to give you a headache. That's supposed to be good. That's supposed to be a
Yeah.
compliment.
Well, that was fucking horrific.
I bet.
It's
So
flat
y'all
out.
beat each other to hell or what?
I don't even. I'm sure. Fuck my fucking. Every fucking time.
Will already had a bad day. This is the cherry on top.
What happened?
Here we go.
You didn't make
What?
his life any better.
What happened? What happened? What happened? Tell me what happened. I can't hear shit. You're muted.
Yeah, they're yelling at each other. Give them a minute.
I'm gonna have to deal with this later.
Oh,
So how is everybody else doing?
Great.
shitty as usual.
Yeah,
Hey.
mood.
On the bright side, though, I do go to court on the 8th. And
Good. Let's
hopefully
talk
on the
about
8th.
fun.
Hopefully
actually
I
had
go
a
to
skit
court
that
on
we
the
were
8th
supposed
and
to
I
do
will get
today.
my kids back, because if I
We
don't
were
get my
actually
kids
supposed to
back
do
on
a
the
skit
8th,
today.
Yeah.
it will be biblical. It will be biblical, people. Biblical.
Which one?
Because dear old dad is ready to get his kids back, especially since they
I
stole
just
them
meant
to
which
begin with.
Bible? The Muslims or the
Oh,
Christians?
my own version, my own pagan version of the Bible.
You want to go get it?
Pagans really don't have anything like a book like that per se, but anyways, but yeah, man, the 8th I go back to court. Hopefully I will get my kids on the 8th. If not, then obviously I'm going to have to. Did I mention that Washington, D.C. Supreme Court is only 9-hour drive away? Yeah, did I mention that shit? Sure.
I did not know that, Vaughn. That is amazing.
9.5-hour drive that way.
I don't.
That way.
Oh God.
Christ.
Can you imagine me going before the Supreme Court? Can you imagine that shit? Because it may just happen. If I don't see my kids, if I don't get my kids on the 8th, it may just happen. They're going to get to know me in D.C. real well.
Oh, yeah? You're going to take it all the way to the Supreme Court?
Wouldn't you? To get your kids back and to stop this shit once and for all?
Probably. I would.
10 years. 10 years. And not only just, not just 10 years of being harassed, but I also lost my marriage in the process.
That's kind of horrifying. That means that since I was like 9 years old, Vaughn has been involved in this.
For the record, this Lo is an adult, so we have to say that now because, some people are not good at math.
Oh, we have to say that now because Will said that I was 12 about 14 times.
That was a joke, but now we have to fully disclose because
I think it's pretty obvious that I'm of age.
If I don't, okay, so if I don't have the link in the description by the end of this, there will be a link in the next video.
I put the next video already.
Oh, good. Yeah. So we're sponsored by Pussy now, so that's good. I'm gonna need the money because I'm gonna have to.
No, we're coming full circle.
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Why?
No, out of California.
Oh, out of California. Well, yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Oh, are you in charge of that now, Vaughn? I was unaware.
Vaughn's your daddy.
Do you want out of California?
It's got a daddy body.
Do you?
Hey, fucking cringe.
I earned this daddy body. Thank you very fucking much. I earned it. All right, I earned it. Anyways, I don't know. What do you mean by out of California? I mean, do you mean like physically?
Yes.
No, spiritually.
No,
yes.
Emotionally out of California. I gotta get the vibes here are just. Are you?
No, I'll never be okay. I'd like a fucking. Do you have anything to? Yeah, give me that fucking whiskey, please, would you?
Want it?
Yeah, just
The
whole bottle.
Drinking woman is making a poor man.
I got one for the fucking cat.
Hold on. No, I thought you were gonna suck on it like a nipple.
Nah, I'm just gonna drink the whole thing. I think.
Turn it up quick.
I could probably chug all this at one time.
1, 2, 3. Turn it up. Yep, there you go.
The pussy. The snatch.
Yeah, I almost hope that the fucking engine explodes. To be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen.
I like how it's so much tension now. It's like
there always was. John doesn't know how to behave. He doesn't like to. What he likes to do is instead he likes to just tell people this is how he is. He likes to tell people exactly what's on his mind, and his mind is a fucking. Right, yeah. It's the ass end of a fucking hippopotamus. So
okay, let me ask you.
So what ends up happening is I'd love you for you to ask me a question.
Would you rather me tell you what's on my mind or lie to you?
At this point,
Vaughn, would you rather me tell you the truth or lie to you?
Obviously, I want to hear the truth.
There you go. See, most people like that.
So Von Helton wants the truth. Okay, that's good.
I'll only give it to him.
That's good. That's all right.
You should be honest with people, just in general.
Lo, you're fired. Get out.
Bye.
At any rate, so
Wiley, keep that under wraps. You're fucking interfering with my income.
What are you talking about?
Just a comment you made. Shut up. Let him delete it.
Which one? Yeah, don't. No, it's the other one.
Oh, I can't see.
Yeah, let's.
Okay.
You see what I mean? I have to live with this, man. I chose this. This was a choice that I made.
You reap what you
I also
sow.
decided not to go to college, which
That was not a good choice.
no, it wasn't. I got a tattoo I regret. That's a lot of things.
Tattoo is not that bad.
You got a
We
tattoo?
were breaking your balls about the tattoo.
Oh, thank God, Cat's here to save the fucking day. Hello, Cat.
Oh, that's a lot of
What
pressure.
tattoo?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. It took my fucking picture off. I like that picture. It's fucking bullshit.
Wait, what tattoo?
I have one.
Show
You
it.
have one. I have
He
zero.
showed it like 4 times. Leave him
It's
alone.
right here.
This,
It's-
no, yeah.
Oh, I already knew about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I remember
Yeah,
that. You said that was how they could identify your dead body. I remember that now.
yeah. If you
Dude,
should
I
see
have
it.
a fun story about that. So when my dad died, they didn't know anything about him. Like they found his body basically, and the only way they identified him is because he had a big tattoo across his chest that said "cracker" with a K, because he was a white supremacist.
Mm.
That's how they identified him.
My goodness.
I think he's telling the truth. To be honest, his father is a self-described, I think, piece of garbage, but he's dead, so it was whatever. I
I want to
guess
meet Bo's father. I mean,
he's dead.
is
He's
it-
dead.
is
Well,
there
I could
videos?
fuck it. I'd like you to meet him right now. With all the fucking bullshit. You want to get that big boy? Oh, fuck. I am. Listen, I love everybody, but I'm a lover of people. It's true. I've brown and
Fuzzy
yellow,
monkey,
black
don't
and
worry,
white.
I didn't know him.
But I'll tell you what.
My father's a fucking supremacist still.
Yeah, I seen him on Facebook before. He's the real fucking winner.
He's
Anyway,
he's an Emmy Award winner actually.
me and my
father's a
dad
piece
do
of
not
shit.
always get along, but he's nowhere near dead or racist.
Well,
So
your stepfather Varn is what's his name again?
Varn, you said Varn. That's his name now. That's canon. His name is Varn. The shit he put me through. His name is Varn now. That's fine.
Vernon is actually pretty.
But I gotta tell you,
take another shot.
I gotta do one more shot for this because I do really need to say something at this point, and since we've decided to do it this way, this is how we're doing it, boys. So John, do you give good head?
I tried to, yeah.
Yeah. Would you mind?
What's your technique?
Do you have? Oh,
Give it a
are
shot.
you capable of reproduction if I fucked you in the ass?
Oh yeah, I'll pop one out.
John, can I ask you a question?
A serious one or
Yeah, no, the serious question. You see this ring right here?
Too big.
What is this? What does this generally mean when somebody's wearing one of these on this particular finger in this fashion and style?
It's a Goyish representation of a bond you have with your significant other.
That's correct. Thank you. So if I went down and got my marriage license, what would you say about that?
Nothing. I would say Mazel Tov.
Okay. I married one of you. Could you just check your left hand, your ring finger for me, please? Oh, we're not gay married. Okay. Good. Good. We've established that. So
there are people that would prefer that.
So let me ask you another question. Look, if I got a dog, right? And I love this dog.
You already have 2 dogs.
No, let's say I never had any dogs. I got this dog. I love the shit out of this dog. But I got a new no, I'm going somewhere with this. Relax. Shut up, Bon. I love you.
No, I'm talking about background noises. There's clicking.
It's Cat pulling her pud. Anyway, so if I had a dog and I
My
love the
mic's
shit out
off.
of
Don't blame me.
it's a very nice pud. Sorry, I apologize. So I had this dog. I love this dog to death, and then I find this other dog, and it's a cute dog. It doesn't have a home. It's
doesn't mean you love the other dog any less.
it's
Take it in.
right. But then I started playing favorites, You know, I didn't feed one of the other dog. I didn't pet the other dog. I got 2 dogs, and now the new dog has replaced the old dog.
Usually what happens.
But in this case, one. I know. But in this analogy, you see where I'm going with this? I'm married to one of the dogs, John.
Definitely not me.
Yes, thank you. Oh my God, big Hakma time.
You
see, because
I thought wait a minute, we're not married?
Big brain.
No, we're not, and we don't share a bed. Regardless of what they say on fucking Kiwi farms, John and I do not actually sleep together. So
you should really put that room at 4, though.
Okay. Why? Where are you going? So, you see what you did? Do you understand? Do you understand, John?
The analogy doesn't make any sense.
Hands up, don't shoot.
You're saying that you treat me better than your wife?
No, what I'm saying is I can't. I can't do that. I realize that
I don't want you to treat me better than
no,
your wife.
No, I know that.
I want you to love your wife.
But if my 2
Let's
dogs
not have this conversation.
No. We're doing this now because this happened live. Okay, so
if you don't want me to be a part of your life, you just tell me.
I'm not saying that. I would like it for you to get along with her. But if you don't, if it's not
about her,
you just the window's open. She can hear you through the wall. Yeah,
I don't have nothing to do with her.
Guys, let's please.
I don't talk to her. I don't say. I say hello to her. I say thank you.
I think we need to not.
She opened the door for me this morning. No, the light. Don't mute.
I think we need to not do this live.
She opened the door for me, and I said thank you. Have a good day. No. We were so happy together today.
I'm just gonna keep talking. Hey Vaughn, you read any good books lately?
She tried to say it.
What happened? I can't hear you.
Read any good books lately?
Actually, yes. Matter of fact, I did.
The books you've been reading.
I read Moby Dick back there.
To do it live.
Yeah, dude, that's cool. I've been reading some things too. I think you're gonna like the kind of literature I
No, you can't. Well, just mute and we talk.
Vaughn,
we'll just mute.
You recognize this book right here?
Of course I do.
You recognize this book?
Okay, what are you trying to tell me, Lo? Jeez, what are you trying to tell me, Lo?
Oh, don't worry, you get it. You know.
Oh, I think I get it. Yes.
It's a joke. Relax.
I know.
The Great American Classics.
Yes. Yes. The Great Russian Classics. More like
I don't know that they were all Russian.
Marx definitely wasn't.
Marx was a Jew.
Yeah, Marx. Yeah, some of them were not Russian. Yeah.
Also, Frederick Engels wasn't a Jew.
Igor was and Vlad was.
Yeah. Oh no, I dropped my book. This is Emma Goldman. Everyone should read this.
I am an anarchist. I am an anarchist. I can't get that song out of my head.
Yeah, I'm barely literate, so I don't read.
No, the manifesto is not that big. It's not hard to read.
Well, I know it's like 20 pages long.
Yeah, it's very short. Most of Lenin's work is pretty short. Like, The State and Revolution is not that long.
One of the motherfuckers had syphilis of the brain, but I can't remember which one it was.
Which one of them?
That's what I'm asking you. Do you remember which one it was?
No. And Trotsky, of course. We might need this pretty soon, so everyone should pick up a copy.
So you really hate Trump, huh? You really hate him?
I don't know the man.
Honey, I just read your Facebook post. Yeah, you hate Trump.
I just fundamentally disagree with everything he does.
Fundamentally disagree with yeah.
That doesn't mean I hate him.
Yeah, well,
you and me disagree on a lot of things. I don't hate you. Me and Kat disagree on an awful lot. I don't hate Kat.
Oh, what? We disagree on things? That's shocking.
What? We can't be friends, obviously, like that.
Why can't we be friends?
Sworn enemies.
Why can't we be friends?
Stop asking to see my fucking feet. Sub, and then you can see them. I'm posting.
Why are you wanting to see her feet?
People have their things. I get it.
I guess. I guess.
Oh my god, I typed it wrong again. I'm fucking brilliant.
Oh,
I mean, to be fair, that's not a high bar in the company you keep a lot of times.
It really isn't. So, Vaughn, what have you been reading lately?
I told you. I just
Moby
read
Dick?
Moby Dick.
Yeah. Kat, what have you been reading lately besides lip gloss containers?
I read the only book I own for like the 8,000th time, so it's Robinson Crusoe.
I'm gonna send you a book.
I mean, you're allowed to. You know where I live.
Yeah, I
Send
do.
her,
I
send
have
her
your
the
address.
send her the complete works of Edgar Allan Poe. She'll like that.
I actually have that. So
She will like that.
I'll lend it to you.
I'm not kidding.
Very long range lending.
Cat, I'm not even kidding, Cat. The complete works of Edgar Allan Poe. You will love it. You really will. I'm not even kidding. You will love it. It's a good book. It's a good book.
I read The Mask of the Red Death or something like that in high school, and that was good.
Favorite? Oh, dude, we got some real literature over here. You guys are gonna love this. This is the most ridiculous. Oh, I'm a genius. I dropped my phone. I'm gonna probably head out. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, I can't hear anyone. Is everyone being quiet? Or am I fucked?
I was muted, but I'm back.
Okay, everyone was being quiet. This is the most ridiculous book I own.
My
it's fucking
internet was having a
it's
stroke.
actually really good. It's actually really good at teaching you the subject. So this is the manga guide to microbiology. Or molecular biology. So essentially it's just a manga that explains molecular biology. Nobody would ever read this. It's so silly. But like I love how I dropped this.
It's extremely thick.
Oh yeah, of course it's explaining molecular biology. That's not a very easy topic. I'm pretty sure they have other ones of this. I think they have like yeah, they got statistics, databases, physics, calculus, relativity, universe, biochem, linear algebra. They're pretty useful. I guess the boys are just gone forever.
Algebra, that one thing that I never ever used in real life.
I failed the class 3 times. So
I did too. Algebra, calculus, and trigonometry. Why? Why, damn it? Why? I never
because they
used
need
them.
to make money. Because people major in those things and then they have to do something with it.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing you can do with it is just teach it to some other poor sap that doesn't know it's no good.
It's kind of like philosophy in that way. You kind of just major in it to go into academia.
Right.
I mean, I barely passed high school,
I guess
so
we're just gonna do this for the rest of the show.
I guess.
This is
they're
my
having
show.
a lover's
I'm the
quarrel.
captain.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
This guy uses trig and calculus almost every day. What do you do for work? Because depending on what you do, yeah, you're probably gonna use it. I don't know. Everybody ask questions or do something because I have no fucking idea how to run a show.
Well,
I
I actually have something, Lo, that you and I might actually agree upon,
probably,
and that is Trump's judgeship pick
I
for the
hate
Supreme
her.
Court.
I think she has no business being a judge.
She has absolutely no business being a judge. She got up behind a podium and lauded Ruth Bader Ginsburg for over a fucking hour.
I don't like her because she's a Catholic extremist.
I don't like her because she supports a baby killer. I mean, Ruth Bader Ginsburg is probably the most biggest baby killer ever.
I don't think that's what she was trying to say. I think she was just making a point about Ruth Bader Ginsburg being one of the first female judges, kind of opening doors for women, not necessarily agreeing with what she decided, but the fact that she was able to make the decisions, which is understandable.
Yeah, but she never clarified that though. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like when it's Vaughn. It's kind of like when you said Hitler fixed Germany's economy. You know.
But he did.
Yeah, well, and Ruth Bader Ginsburg opened doors for women. You know.
Yeah.
Everybody,
well.
I know you probably don't think women should even be allowed to be in judgeships. I don't know. Hi, P. Mars.
Do I?
Oh,
Well,
hello, P. Mars.
I don't know. We might have to talk about female judges off.
Yeah, Vaughn doesn't believe
Because I just had a bad experience with a female judge, so we might have to talk about this later. My experience with a female judge wasn't too pleasant here a few days back.
That doesn't mean that all female judges are idiots.
Well, I didn't say she was an idiot.
She
was not an idiot by any stretch.
I mean,
Speaking
I'm
of
definitely
idiots.
an idiot.
Speaking of idiots, hi P. Mars, how you doing?
Oh man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, you guys wanted levity. All right, you got levity.
What you doing, P. Mars?
Dry humor.
Other than playing with my cat.
I miss my cat. I really
Just
do.
petting the pussy, huh?
Yeah, P. Mars is gonna play with his pussy live on stream.
I totally miss my cat.
Get a new cat.
That is something I regret, is my cat passing.
Vaughn, why don't you get a new cat?
We were like this. Because it wouldn't be the same, man. It's just, I mean, when you and your cat are so bonded that you literally do everything together, and I mean everything, that's hard to duplicate. That's hard to replace. I mean, it was just...
Oh,
This
Vaughn, that's a good question. You had some puppies a while back. What happened to those?
I'm down to 3. I started with 8, and I'm down to 3, and the 3 that I have are damn near grown now.
Oh, dude, you have dogs then.
Just about. They're not quite dogs yet, but they're getting there. But yeah, I'm very disappointed in this Barrett lady, because I feel like she's going to be just like Roberts and Kavanaugh. Oh, I'm pro-life and I'm a conservative, and then she gets the seat, and then she turns around and sides with Planned Parenthood to kill even more American babies than what they're already doing.
I think the issue is that your job is not to legislate. Your job is not to make the law. Your job is to enforce the law and to interpret the Constitution as it's written.
Right, but Lo, that's exactly...
If her genuine opinion is that it says that that's allowed, she would have to go with that.
Right,
I'm not saying it does, but I'm saying it's not her job to legislate her views.
Right, but Lo, that's exactly what they did when they made Roe v. Wade. Congress didn't make Roe v. Wade. The Supreme Court made Roe v. Wade.
Well,
they took right to privacy. They twisted it into a fucking pretzel and said, "Here you go, guys. You can kill your babies now."
But you know why they did that, Vaughn, is because there's a depopulation.
Depopulation, that's right. They believe that there's overpopulated, yes.
They're never going to overturn that.
Oh, well, of course not. They're never going to overturn it.
Yeah, but, what happened
like I said, Roberts and Kavanaugh both came into the Supreme Court. I'm pro-life. I'm a conservative. Soon as they got together, they sided with Planned Parenthood in a landmark decision that allowed Planned Parenthood to kill even more kids. Literally. I've got the report if you want to see it. And so they lied. Oh, I'm a conservative pro-life judge, and as soon as they get their seat, buddy, they turn on a fucking dime and side with Planned Parenthood to kill more kids.
Well,
I can show you the article.
Every politician lies to their base to get what they want.
Yeah, but justice isn't supposed to be lying.
Of course they aren't supposed to be, but they do.
Yeah, I think politics is all fake. So, I think the best strategy is just let the tyrants be tyrants and try and, I don't know, go somewhere, form your own little community where no one will really give a shit about you, I guess. Because you're never gonna change the system. Like voting's never gonna do shit. So it's like
Yeah,
best to
reform
kind of
reform does not really work.
find like a small town, a small little community or something where I don't know you can live the best way you can, avoiding like all this BS that's coming, the changes that are coming as much as you can.
Yeah, P Mars, are you Amish?
No, but I think they have some good ideas. Because like the society is really corrupt, and I think breaking away from things like I don't know, news, propaganda, music, movies, it's probably a good thing. And then there's something to be said for hard work. I think hard work teaches valuable lessons. So I think the Amish are onto something.
Honestly, the Mennonites are some of the nicest, most helpful people I've ever met.
It depends on like where you are, obviously, how they're gonna.
I've heard
Yeah.
that too. I've heard that too. And they know how to do shit. So if there's an apocalypse or the electricity goes off, the Amish and the Mennonites and they can save our lives.
Yeah, but will they? That's the question.
The Mennonites totally will if you just walk up to them and you're like, hey, I can work for food. They'll be like,
P Mars, are
oh
you
yeah,
drinking
there,
a
hey.
gallon of milk?
Die, he's gonna die. That's
Well,
probably what they tell you.
this water.
Just a whole ass gallon of milk.
I don't understand cis men. I never will. Just drinking a gallon of milk.
I don't drink milk, but I boil macaroni in milk and make macaroni and cheese.
You use milk? Ugh.
Yeah, I found this recipe where you boil the macaroni in the milk. It's pretty good.
Oh my god.
I mean, all my recipes involve trash and a microwave, so
Yeah.
there's good things in the trash. Don't judge me.
Oh yeah. You do what you gotta do.
I've eaten trash before.
Oh. P Mars doesn't even mean food from the trash. He just means like garbage. He goes in there like a billy goat and eats cans.
Remember, like one time we were really drunk in this hotel and we seen this like pizza of old pizza sitting out in the hallway. Like, took it and ate it. It was like the most gross shit ever.
I can imagine.
I mean, if you're hungry enough, it's fucking delicious.
Yeah, true. Dude, you know what's really good? And I've heard you're not supposed to do this. But like, okay, listen. I've heard you're really not supposed to do this. But have you ever woken up with like a hangover and there's like leftover pizza? Like you left out pizza? And you like eat it like as soon as you wake up?
Yes.
That hits different. I've heard you're not supposed to do that, but it's way better.
Well, it's got bacteria on it, so you're not supposed to eat food that's been left out.
Yeah, you ate someone else's bacteria food, P Mars, so don't fucking lecture
That was
me.
what. That was when I was like 20 or something, or 19.
I'm 19 right now. I gotta do
It
all
builds
my-
up your immune system, okay?
Yeah, you can eat. It's safer to eat garbage when you're 19 and you're healthy. But at my age,
Oh,
I
I'm
could
not
die
healthy, I'm
from
just
that.
19. Who said that the goal was not to die?
Is that the goal of life?
Well, really, what? To an extent, I suppose it's you. I don't know. I'm very egoist. I kind of think the goal of life is to make yourself and others around you as happy as possible. I kind of tend to be a little self-focused in that aspect.
Yeah, I'm just an animal. I'm concerned about surviving and nothing else.
Yeah, the hierarchy of needs and everything.
You don't need things like houses or food.
Maslow was right.
I don't think that's a hot take.
Literally everyone agrees that Maslow was right, and I'm like, listen, nobody's ever said this before.
I think I'm interested in like self-knowledge. Like, I don't know. I think that's kind of the goal of my life, is learning about myself and what I am and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like that's also part of it.
I think in doing that, you kind of do what Lo says, is like you become a better person and happier, and then you make other people happier, and as a result of that.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. My phone's on 20%. Oh, wow. It'd be like that.
This phone has an outrageous battery life, especially considering my old one died in like 2 hours.
Yeah, people were kind of complaining about the battery life in the reviews, and I'm like, what?
Supposedly Tesla is going to be coming out with a new type of battery that has a longer lifespan. I forget the name of the damn thing, but it's supposed to, in fact, they were supposed to wheel it out in September. So it's already been wheeled out. I don't know when it'll be produced or anything, but it's supposed to have a just unbelievable.
Oh my God, it's so big you have to wheel it out.
Not literally. But it's gonna have like a shelf life of like 500 hours or some shit. It's crazy, insane amount of time before you have to recharge it. And that's for everything. That's for their electric cars. That's for cell phones. If it's got a battery in it, that's for anything. Like I said, they were supposed to roll it out in September, but I didn't hear whether they did or not. But I'm gonna try and possibly do a video on it later.
Willie, Vaughn, you gonna get a Tesla?
No, dude, I can't get a Tesla. They ain't no charging machines anywhere.
I wonder how will those work where it's really cold, like where I am?
They won't. They won't.
Right, that'll just sap the battery, right?
Exactly. Cold weather saps the battery dry. You will not get anywhere in extreme cold.
Maybe it'll develop a little bit. They'll start.
I mean,
making advancements.
Where I'm at, we have to plug our cars in during the winter, like to an outside outlet. Otherwise, it won't start at all.
Correct. It'll be frozen solid. That's right.
Yeah.
I feel like it's probably better just to use the system we're using, but they want this new system. It's probably going to be worse, so they're going to make us switch to. They invent this live climate change to make us change our energy.
All right.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. PMARS, you fucking stop it.
What happened? What do
you believe in climate change, Vaughn? I don't believe in it. I think it's a whole lie.
Climate change is BS.
Yeah, it's BS.
I see it happening. Like, I kind of live over.
Of course you see it happening because it happens every year, Lo.
It happens every year. Nonsense. Look at how many fires we've had. It has been more and more every fucking year.
That's not to say that some of it isn't being done deliberate. I agree with you.
Yeah, but it's also to say that our temperatures have been slowly climbing. Now, if that's a natural thing, if it's man-made, who knows? Well, absolutely we fucking know, but you can have your opinion on that. You can't deny the climate is changing.
Well, but the climate is changing. Yeah, but the climate is changing is because a bunch of fucking assholes want it to change, not because it's some kind of
oh boy, here we go.
Like the fucking assholes, like
they probably have technology.
CO2 into our fucking air.
They probably can control
CO2 is not a deadly gas. You're thinking of carbon monoxide, not carbon dioxide.
Too much of anything is a fucking problem. You it's getting climate is changing. You just disagreed. You just disagreed that the climate was not changing. Then you said the climate is changing, but here's why. We agree that the climate is changing.
When was the last time you seen somebody plant a tree on Arbor Day?
We plant trees here all the time. We have to because they're burning down constantly.
Okay, that's true. Okay, well, anyway, we used to have
the planet to an extent.
I wouldn't say killing the planet because if we did, Gaia would smack us upside the head. Anyway, We are hurting the planet. I agree with you on that. But now listen, we used to have this holiday here in America
I've heard of
called Arbor Day, right? And on Arbor Day, a family would go out and they would plant a tree. Okay, it was something you did. All right, if we had kept doing Arbor Day, we wouldn't have a carbon dioxide problem.
Well, I mean, there's also a thing called like carbon offsets that people buy, which is where they plant trees based on how much carbon you emit. Like you keep track of your carbon footprint, and then you buy trees that would basically produce the same amount for you to like offset it. But we definitely need to do more of that and less of the nonsense. I think it's something like 7 companies produce most of the pollution in the world. So Vaughn, it's kind of like how you talk about the elite families. It's these same companies that are just
most of them in China.
The earth. They need to be held accountable.
Most of them's burning that fuel in China too, where they can get away with it.
Yeah,
they can't get away with it here in the States. Yeah, here in the United States, we have EPA. They don't have no EPA in China.
It's like a
smoke all day long, and China don't give a shit.
It's like the whole climate change thing is just like this doomsday religion where like the world's gonna end in some distant date in the future.
The world is gonna end. I just think it's gonna get very uncomfortable the way it is.
You gotta
now.
They have the original sin because like you have your carbon footprint. You're born.
You shouldn't that's the issue. That's called eco-fascism when you're an individual for climate change. You have to look at these actual companies that are producing the actual thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't believe it's real. I think the science is made up to push a political agenda.
I think that you think a lot of science is made up.
I think science that is used to push political agendas and public policy.
Science that disagrees with you is just mishigoff. It's just nonsense.
So, but yeah, like the climate change is like to just make you feel guilty for living. It's like ridiculous. Like it's like being Catholic.
That's not environmentalism. That's eco-fascism.
It's like it reminds me of being a Catholic. Everything is like I'm supposed to feel guilty for breathing or something.
Yeah.
I'm going to save the planet by eating my cheddar and sour cream Lay's potato chips.
Yeah,
that's how I'm saving the planet.
I don't drive, so there's my contribution.
Dude, Wiley, that's the thing. Like flat earthers, I was a part of the flat earth community because I thought I might find some brothers to fight the scientific dictatorship. But the flat earthers,
it's like dictatorship.
The flat earthers want to believe in science too. They just say like, "Oh, your science is wrong and our science is right." So it's like hard to find people that want to go against and deny science with me because everyone's been brainwashed to like, worship the science god.
Everyone's been so fucking brainwashed to like think critically and like evaluate things and decide if they're true. Like.
No way. The world would be way better if that was true.
We need to teach critical thinking. Right now, you're just kind of taught to obey your corporate masters. But that's why we're kind of trying to push for critical thinking in schools.
That's why the whole education system was set up in the first place with the...
it was designed to make stupid workers.
Yeah, factory workers.
That's the intention.
So now I think they're going to totally change education with this pandemic as an excuse.
Well, education does need to be changed to an extent. There's a lot of problems with education.
Yeah, but it's not going to make it better. They're going to just...
Well, they always make it worse. I mean, look at Common Core.
They're just like...
I kind of have the opinion that at 16, you kind of need to sort of at least start looking into what you want to be doing. You know what I mean? Like, do you want to go to a trade? We need to bring back trade schools. It's a big thing.
I see. If education continues going the way it's going, I see education devolving into nothing but social clubs. There won't be any actual education at all.
Well, is there really any education now? Half of the shit we learn in school is complete nonsense. It's just a waste of time. Theoretical mathematics has no place in general education.
No.
Noam Chomsky, I think, what did he say in Manufacturing Consent? He said that they intentionally make education boring so that, like, when you leave high school or whatever, you don't want to learn shit because you associate learning with being bored. But actually, like, I don't know, I think learning's really fun.
Yeah,
So
because
I just,
you had to learn that later on, didn't you? Or did you believe that in school?
I kind of, when I was in school, I felt I was being indoctrinated and dumbed down by school,
Yeah.
and I thought school was fake while I was in high school. And I thought college would be different, but then when I got to college, I was like, no, this is kind of like high school, except for I have more responsibility.
Oh, definitely. I definitely was jaded at first with college. I'm just kind of looking forward to getting into my major for my bachelor's. But I think that a lot of it, I think GE requirements need to be abolished. I think they're ridiculous. I don't think there's any reason for that. I think it's just it's become a money making thing, I think, is the issue.
That's the one thing, is like education has brainwashed everyone to think education is good. So if you try to like criticize education, everyone looks at you like you got fucking two heads. Like when I was in school, I would tell people like I learned more from playing like strategy games online because I actually have to think and like create a strategy to defeat my opponent than I do from school, which is like basically trains me to just regurgitate information on some test and then I forget it a year later. It's fucking useless.
Yeah, they ask if America has trade schools. America does have trade schools, but they're not really treated like an option. Like when I was in school, it was basically you're either going to go into the military or you're going to go to college. It was never presented to us that it was an option to go to a trade school. It was just an assumption that either you're going into the military or you're going into college. Like that was it. We need to like present that to people. We need to make it more palatable.
Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to have gone into a trade school, but no one wants me for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And it's not because I'm stupid. Okay, that might be part of it, but still.
It's a little bit because I'm stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much only good at digging holes and throwing people, so. I can dig you a really good hole and then throw a person into it, though.
Okay, Kat, I'll pay you to dig a big hole and just throw me in there. I've had enough.
We do need grave diggers, I don't know what it pays, but.
I used to make anywhere between $15 and $60 an hour, depending on what I was doing.
Mm.
Of course, I ran a cemetery, though, so.
So it was a lot of responsibility as well.
Yeah, and I was the only full-time employee, so. The point is, I'm really good at digging holes.
Somebody's got to dig them.
I got the job by making a joke. I was out of a job at the time for a couple weeks, and I told my friend, I'm like, yeah, no, like, I don't care what I'm doing. I could dig a hole and then just refill it all day. And then the next week, I was working at a cemetery.
I have a friend who's a welder in Washington State, and his salary started at, I believe, $19 because they have such a shortage of like people who work with their hands.
Wow, really?
Yeah, you start because there's such a shortage of people who will do those kind of jobs.
Yeah, it's a yuppie state.
Yeah. You have a lot of people with a lot of education, but not a lot of skills.
Yeah, we have the opposite here.
I mean,
and a 10% unemployment rate.
Yeah, we kind of do here too. I think a lot of the jobs here are agriculture based. So you don't really see a ton of people who want to go to college except for like wastewater management, things like that are practical.
Yeah, I just want a job.
Yeah, I felt that.
And somebody's got to scrub toilets and dig holes and, do the shit that most Americans don't want to do.
We have
Somebody's
such a
gotta do
problem
it.
with job shortages here that I apply to genuinely probably about like 5 or 10 jobs a week, and I hardly ever hear back because I don't have really any skills in particular. And because we have such a problem with unemployment here that there are like single moms who need those jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's the same thing. Parents always get like, which I understand, and I'm not upset about that.
Yeah,
but
I'm not against that.
Yeah, it just sucks for me.
Yeah, it sucks for us, but they probably, honestly though, if it's between me and somebody who needs it for their kids, I would genuinely rather it go to them.
I mean, I wouldn't, but I'm an asshole.
What link is that to?
That's the video of you visiting us upstate.
It is?
Yeah, I called it Von Helton Visits Will Kincaid.
Oh, this is going to be great. Well. It's not even up yet.
Hold on, I'm fixing.
We got to wait a whole day to watch this?
No, it's not a day. Hold on.
Yes, it is a day. It says premieres in 24 hours, John.
It's not. It just refresh it. Refresh it.
$18 minutes. All right.
All right. All I'm saying is I'm convinced Will and John had a fight to the death, and John won.
Yeah, John won.
I probably would.
I don't know.
Because
you're a little well endowed. I think you might have an issue there.
I mean, hey, having extra weight can help in a fist fight.
Not true. Oh my God, Vaughn, you should recreate Boogie coming out of his house with that gun.
Yeah, actually, force equals speed times mass. So the more mass, the more force.
Well, it's force equals mass times acceleration, but...
Right.
Right. What I said speed instead of acceleration. Because I'm addicted to speed.
Yeah, I bet you are.
I wish I had money to be addicted to speed.
That's how P. Mars got so skinny. Fun fact.
Yeah. No, it was Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ gave you a bunch of cocaine.
Gave me the strength to do push-ups and eat healthy.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Hog needs the link. Do you guys know that a woman went on Praise's panel topless?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I think that was the best thing that ever happened.
It's pretty awkward.
I think that's hilarious.
I would have loved to have seen that live.
I don't know. Wasn't Jill in there?
Yes, that's what I heard.
Yeah, because Jill's afraid of women. So
he left right away.
Because he's afraid of women.
Women are scary, okay?
Jill has mommy issues.
He really does. I think he has a problem. I think he needs to seek therapy.
I mean, which kind of mommy issues? Like Oedipal mommy issues? Or
no, not like Oedipal. Oh my God, Kat.
Like his mom traumatized him, and now he hates his mom.
I love P. Mars. I love P. Mars because anyone who is fucked up, it's automatically because their mother didn't love them.
It usually is.
He said that Smokey, he has the spirit of a woman, and his mother didn't love him.
Dude, Smokey. After I said that Smokey had that thing where there was like an intervention with Smokey and some Christians like criticized him on that stream. He talked about his mom being cold and not loving him. He talked about it.
Dude, it's like
Smokey
you're like
tried to get my wrench taken away. I forget which one. I forget whether it was G-Man or Beckles, but Smokey tried to get my wrench taken away. Didn't
wow,
work, of course,
dude.
but he tried.
I love Smokey, man. The guy cracks me up.
I'm pretty sure.
I told him
Victor-
I was on Togg's panel and Smokey was there, and I said, Jesus Christ is an N-word.
Oh my god.
Like right in the middle of his sentence when he was talking. Oh. He like he flipped out on me a little bit. He wasn't as mad as I thought.
Do you think they'll ever figure out that JC's and his father is just a retelling of Krishna and his father?
I don't
Or
know.
do you
but
think
should-
they'll
I
go
think
through
that-
the rest of eternity not realizing that that's what it is?
I think that you should just keep saying it every single episode until they understand.
They'll
Todd.
never understand. They'll never get it. They won't. They will never get it.
Then stop telling them because they don't. They just. It doesn't help. Just let them be ignorant, man.
Well,
At a point, you just got to give up on them.
I feel
Maybe
kinda,
it's like a metaphor or an archetype or some shit.
I feel
you know?
kind of obligated though to tell them what it's really about. But oh well.
But I don't really care about the whole resurrection, all the miracles and stuff. But like, I think the stuff Jesus said about being a good person, I think that stuff's awesome.
So you're more of like a deist.
Yeah, I'm a deist. I'm a Christian deist.
The Gnostics, which Rome persecuted, by the way, almost to extinction. The
Just like
Gnostics
the
believed.
Jews.
Yes, the Gnostics believed that, and they were there. They were there, so they should know that the Bible was an allegory. It was not to be taken literally. It was an allegory.
Yeah. Isn't that how people talked back then? Like even when Jesus was talking,
Yes,
he
Jesus
he
spoke
used
in
figures of
parables,
speech.
right? Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's how you're supposed to take it. It's not supposed to be. Now, that's not to say that those towns and cities and countries and all that stuff, those things were real places. I mean, we found Sodom and Gomorrah. It really exists. But, you know, the stories themselves are more allegories. They're taken from other civilizations and made to be palatable with the Christian ethos. And that's all it is.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
I think there's probably some like literal historical elements in there,
There is.
but it's like told with figures of speech and stuff. Yeah.
there is.
But like the people that are like fundy take it literally are insane, I think.
I think
Yeah,
so,
anyone
too.
who takes anything like that literally is kind of a little tilted.
Well, that's not to say that God does, gods in my case, does not perform miracles, because they do.
Of course, that's not to say that.
But
It's just to say that this was not the intention of those particular stories.
well, but the thing of it is that was back in a day when the gods were more open, they were more personable, whereas in this day and age they're not. But I imagine there was a time back in the annals of time where God and man did in fact walk side by side. But that was so long ago that you and I, it really wouldn't mean much to us, I don't think.
But I've had supernatural experiences today. I'm sure you have, on. So
Dude,
it's
I
like,
always have supernatural experiences, brother. I always
So-
have.
Vaughn, do you think it's something about you in particular that these things happen so frequently to you? Or do you think that it's just in general? Like that?
Yeah, I told every demon in hell to go fuck themselves, and that's why that's basically they didn't like that too well, and so that's where we're at.
Vaughn wakes up every morning and banishes every demon to fucking
You
hell.
bet your sweet ass, yeah, buddy. It's a new demon every fucking day. Never. Hey, look at it this way. It's fucking job security, right? I got permanent job security. You could say I have eternal security. I made it funny. Anyway,
the path that Vaughn takes of seeking the truth, Jesus even talks about it's not an easy path. Like few
no, it's not.
people take that path and
Well,
Yeah,
do you really
so-
think I wanted this? I mean, oh, hey, yeah, let me be attacked by demons and shit all the time. Fuck yeah, I want that job. No, no, I don't. But somebody's got to fucking do it, and apparently nobody stepped up. And the gods are like, "Well, we're stuck with you, dude." I'm like, "Oh, great,
The gods were like, we're fucked.
you're great." Now,
We're
actually,
fucked up ass.
I don't do a bad job. I don't do a bad job. I do a pretty good job. There's always room for improvement, though, and I'm still growing. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to be the best that I can be. But not quite there yet.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's kind of a weird belief, and I don't know if this is entirely kosher to think, but I kind of think that whatever path you go on, if that works for you, that's kind of just what you're supposed to be doing.
I think so too. I really do. Somebody asked me one time, "Do you think these evil people are supposed to be evil?" I said, "Well, I mean, they're evil, aren't they? Maybe they're supposed to be. Maybe they, maybe it was an ultimate free will decision of theirs before they even manifested in this plane. That I'm going to come down here and I'm going to be the evil motherfucker. Because somebody has to be the evil motherfucker."
Speaking of evil, hey guys, how are you doing?
Hey, this
Oh
one
my
guy.
god, it's the king of evil.
Got your mic working. That's good.
I agree with what you said, Lo. I think you should treat people as an ends and not as an ends to a means, meaning like you shouldn't try and really change people. You should
Yeah, that's.
treat them as a finished product.
I think that's why it's a very good thing that Jews are not allowed to proselytize.
The only thing I would say about the whole Christ thing is, where does the Lord dwell? What temple does he dwell in now? What sanctuary? What tabernacle?
Who? What?
Like he did in Moses'
Solomon.
times and Solomon's temple. Because after that, he wasn't necessarily found.
What was it? The
In the
Holy of
temple.
Holies, the Ark of the Covenant. Is that the Holy of Holies?
What I
Yes,
Within
but
that?
then wasn't the Ark of the Covenant taken away or whatever? Unless you want to say the housing of the Lord is in some storage unit. That's fine. Like some hidden treasure waiting to be found.
It kind of makes you wonder. I mean, wasn't that the whole point of Raiders of the Lost Ark? Is that the U.S. government grabbed the sucker and hid it? Supposedly there is the Ethiopians say that they've got it hid. They've got it and they've got it hidden, and they ain't going to tell nobody where it's hid at either. They say
Yeah,
they've got
but
it.
just because they say they got something doesn't mean they do.
Well,
People
exactly.
say things all the time.
Now,
Even
having said that, though,
I went to an Ethiopian restaurant, and when they brought me my plate, there was nothing on it.
Oh my god.
That's terrible.
That's just horrible. Anyways, I mean, think about this, though. I mean, if the gods have a powerful weapon on the earth, and the thing gets stolen and used for evil purposes, eventually they're just going to get tired of it and say snatch and take it off the earth completely, and probably hide it up in the heavens somewhere or somewhere else, some other plane of existence, maybe, or whatever. I don't even know if it's even on the earth. It may not even be here. The gods may have removed it permanently due to the fact that we're just not ready to handle something that damn powerful. Period.
I don't think that's the case.
I don't know.
I think the ark, the power of the ark was Christ.
The power of the ark was not Christ.
Would make sense.
my
And
understanding-
it feats with the temple that he speaks up
My-
about breaking down and then building back up in 3 days. Yeah, it's that symbology and spiritualism that he's talking about. Because even at that time, they had the temple, and this is the one where he starts flogging the people for making it into a marketplace in the temple. So he comes, that temple gets destroyed, and even that temple that Christ flogged people gets destroyed. But Christ is the
Right.
only temple that was rebuilt.
Well, once you understand, though, I mean, John can probably explain this to you better than I can. But when you understand that the whole point of a Messiah is not to be part of the Godhead.
Oh no, Christ! I think Christ just came for salvation. He showed the way, but he sent another Another was the Comforter, the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit dwells within all of us.
Right, and
my temple was like 80 pounds too heavy, and it was very weak. And Christ rebuilt it strong and fit.
Well,
If Mars knows what I'm talking about.
Well, I will say, in regards to the idea of a Messiah, isn't there 3 different interpretations based on each of the schools of theology?
I don't have any idea.
I'm not a Jew, so.
Because there's 3 schools of theology back in the day. You had the Essenes, the Pharisees, and the Sadducees.
Mm-hmm.
And the Sadducees were alongside the Samaritans.
That's fair. I see and Sadducee.
They had 5 books only and did not adhere to the oral tradition. The Pharisees had a larger, canon, if you would call it that, and they also adhered to the oral tradition, which would later on become known as the Talmud. And then the third one was the Essenes, which were extremely strict, and they bathed a lot, and they're the people responsible for the Dead Sea Scrolls that we found in Qumran.
Mm-hmm.
Which I will also, since now I'm in here somehow, but when it comes to the Gnostics, I actually think Joel's a Gnostic, particularly a Hasidic Gnostic.
Because he hates women?
Because if you actually look at a lot of the views the Gnostics had, they hated women, and they said that they were of the devil.
I don't remember reading that.
Yeah, they did.
Jesse Lee
Peterson. In particular, the ascetic Gnostics.
I don't remember reading that about the Gnostics, that they hated women. I don't remember that.
Well, there was all different kinds. I think
of course, different kinds. But one of the major ones was that one.
Well,
it also had a lot to do with their views on sex, the flesh, and the concept of the merge.
I like the whole outlook of. Sorry, P-Mars, go ahead.
You can be a patriarch and not hate women, guys. I mean, come on. What are you? Are you all turning into a bunch of SJWs on me or some shit? What's going on?
Oh yeah, that's a real.
There's a lot of
perspective.
There's a lot of people that are engineering hate for men towards women and for women towards men on both sides. So, but I was gonna say the Gnostics. Yeah, they see. I think what I believe in Christian anarchy, that Christ taught us to have freedom, but the thing is, you need to be saved and born again through the Spirit before you can have. Then you'll have responsibility for that freedom. And with the Gnostics went crazy with the freedom, and it led to like horrible things, like oppression of women, or the horrible things under the idea that they could be free to do what they want.
I actually personally believe that many of the main issues we have in the church actually come straight from Gnosticism, possibly through Jerome, whether it be views on the flesh, views on women or sex, as well as views on what happens to people after they die, particularly involving things such as the idea of eternal torment. Because if you actually look at it, the early church really didn't have that, aside from Gnostics having that viewpoint.
Well, that comes from Greek. That's the immortal soul.
Where do you think the Gnostics got a lot of their ideas from? They were merging
there was like when they were making Christianity popular, they were like canonizing the pagan gods as saints and saying that like Jesus Christ baptized pagan gods. It is, and they took over the pagan temples and they started worshiping Jesus Christ in the pagan temples, and like they assimilated a lot of pagan beliefs in Christianity.
Which ones are you talking about?
Just like the very Christianity. Reading the history of the early Christian church in my book, and it talks about this, about the influence of like the pagan religions on the early, because they're making
was it?
The subversion of Christianity.
You do realize that's one of those sources that are considered a zeitgeist source and are not to be trusted, and their teachings and information are very false, if you will, and when you compare it to actual history. I literally went ahead and looked up that book and the author, and it's literally along the lines of mysticism and whatnot. You know, ideas like Horus being born of a virgin, that kind of stuff. Now, I ain't saying that that book specifically says that Horus was born of a virgin, but I'm talking about this group of people. He was one of them.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just talking about like the history.
Ever heard of Zeitgeist?
No.
What is that?
Zeitgeist is a big movie created by a bunch of atheists to disprove Christianity and say that Christianity was, and Judaism as well, stole a butt ton from pagan beliefs. And they used a bunch of sources from the late 1800s and the early 1900s and going forward, as well as some stuff from the time of, what's it called? I always forget the name of that.
Right, but
movement.
it ended up backfiring on them.
The one that inspired the French Revolution.
It ended up backfiring on them because all that did was just reinforce the fact that the gods are indeed real. You got these stories that have gone on for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, most of the time by oral tradition. And if nothing else, that just proves that the gods do in fact exist. Now, you know, Judaism and Christianity changed the names on some things and they changed the story around a little bit, but essentially it's still the same damn thing. You know, everybody has a Garden of Eden story, for example. Everybody has a flood story. The people involved are different. Some of the conditions are different, but it's still essentially the same damn story. The only odd I have is that with the Christian story of the Garden of Eden, mankind fell. But in all of the other Garden of Eden stories, mankind did not fall. And so that's kind of significant in my opinion. But aside from that, they're pretty much the same stories. And they've been passed down for generations and eons, literally. And if nothing else, that just solidifies that the gods are real and that they exist and that they genuinely do care about us.
What I was talking about is along the lines of bad scholarship and stuff that no scholar today would dream of even trying to believe in.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Oh, hey.
Hey, I know you.
Wait, I know
John
you.
didn't eat you.
I know you. I know you.
Yeah, I've returned.
Skyrim reference.
In case you're wondering, everything's all right. We're good.
Oh, so you didn't guys kill each other? Okay, very good.
Not yet.
No, it's good. Probably 10-minute warning though. Just because I think maybe we'll try this again tomorrow in some capacity. I here's the thing is that even I was so apathetic about this whole thing tonight that I didn't promote it. It was like, I don't know, like an hour before we were supposed to go live, I set it up. I probably will do this again, probably tomorrow night sometime. You'll see the notification. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna call Lo here when the show ends, and we're gonna work it out. I had some people that wanted to come on, but today wasn't gonna work. But tomorrow would work. They're big YouTubers.
Right.
I'm not gonna say who it is because then maybe I can hype it.
Right.
But I think you just see the notification if you click the bell. And at any rate, Quentin couldn't make it tonight. Quentin had shit come up, which sucked because Quentin's third chair. So I knew this was gonna be a fucking shit show the minute I set the thing.
It was just a day. It was a day.
It's been a whole fucking day. You're goddamn right. But I didn't because everyone else is streaming. I mean, I'm surprised P Mars is here and not over at Smokey's thing on his fucking alt account harassing him about fucking God or something, or how Jesus was black or whatever.
Yeah, Smokey's busy with Nakasuchi and Gavin.
No, I know. And I knew that was going to happen. So tomorrow's probably better for a redo. everything's in order now, so that's less.
Yeah, John took an arrow to a knee, he says in the outside chat.
Yeah.
John took an arrow to the knee.
But there's
Hey,
a funny
I know you.
there's a funny meme that Wiley put in the Discord, so I guess I'll show the Discord here. I don't have my fucking phone on me. Does anybody have the link offhand? It's gonna take me forever.
No, I use the Discord app, so I can't give you a link.
Yeah, I know. For some reason, mobile does that.
I'll hop out, grab it.
No,
Oh wait, no, I can't. Never mind.
I'll just grab it here. There's a really funny meme about what happened off screen that Wiley made, speculating. It's pretty funny.
I don't think that was speculation.
You
If
can't
you,
catch me because Rabbit done
If you
that.
go on a GIF keyboard or GIF, whatever you troglodytes pronounce it, and you type in Will Kincaid, that's where the picture is from. Is that meme?
Choosy mothers, choose Jeff.
You need to get out there, get yourself a job, earn some respect.
I went out there and got 3 jobs, and now my legs and feet are fucked up.
Amen. Mine's just
Learn from Vaughn. Never work a day in your life. Anyway,
That's
If Von Helton never taught me anything, there you go.
It's to not bother working. Yeah, sure.
Oh, dude, I could do a whole video on why the fuck I had to work 3 jobs. It
Why
goes
don't
all
you
the
do
way
it? You
back.
talk about it all the time.
It literally goes all the way back to perpetuity, but whatever.
I'll tell you. So, Kat, did you do an OnlyFans or what?
Me right now, I'm working on it, but I have the internet skills of like a 2-year-old from the
I'm gonna help her
1880s.
get it sorted out.
I'm just gonna turn the whole thing into a list of people. If anybody's got it and they want to cut this channel in on a little bit of cash, we're 10%. I'll be fine.
Oh my god.
What?
Kat is our friend. She keeps her money.
Yeah, you're paying me though.
Well, yeah, but I'm co-host. That's different.
Oh, what? I'm not good enough for your. I'm not good enough to give you money now. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I don't want your filthy tranny money.
Hey, wait a minute. If y'all are handing out money, I know this fund that y'all can donate to. I mean,
Yeah, it's called my OnlyFans. Everybody sub in the chat.
The Von Helton Defense Fund.
The Von Helton needs his kids back home fund.
That would be the legal defense fund.
Legal defense fund to get my kids back. Yeah.
I already got a.
Well,
very
people are going to
short
steal your
lawyer.
sigil and then you can sue them. So just be happy about that.
Yep. There you go.
I'm
That's
the only
plan.
one who likes that, by the way. Apparently, I don't know. Other people are like, it's a little. I'm pretty sure he. Copied. That's not his.
Nope. It's done entirely by hand. Swear to God. I can show you the templates. I did it entirely by hand. I sure the fuck did.
I believe in Von Helton. Anyway,
You should, because I'm telling the truth.
I know Von Helton only tells the truth. He's never
Well,
lied.
He's
don't
like George
lie-
Washington.
I don't
Right.
lie intentionally. No.
Honest
No,
Abe.
It's not a
No,
lie if it's not intentional.
Because because I have these gods and they really frown on me lying. So believe me, I'm much more afraid of the gods than I am some fucking trolls on the internet. Believe me.
I like that Costanza line where he says it's not a lie if you believe it, when he's trying to help Jerry beat the lie detector test.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
It's
I don't know.
true.
I think the lie detector tests are becoming a lot more sophisticated these days.
But so what do you get if you subscribe to OnlyFans? Low. What do they get?
Click on the link and you'll get an idea.
Coochie. I think.
I'm signing up right now. Holy shit. Look out, people.
I told you he would. Anyway, what do we got? So, I forgot to mention Low is coming up on the 28th of October for our Dungeons and Dragons. Son of a bitch. We're doing 2 streams at the same time.
What a brilliant idea. You guys are a bunch of fucking Rhodes scholars over here.
So,
10 out of 10.
Unlike that new Supreme Court judge who is categorically not a Rhodes scholar. Thank you, Madam Press Secretary.
So, Dungeons and Dragons 28th through the 31st of October. Lo will be up here for special episode things. And we're going to try this again tomorrow. Edited content probably out tomorrow. If not, it'll be out Saturday. Because
That is so crazy you said that. Because my Vietnamese girlfriend is going to be taking her visa test on the 25th of October. Which
How much
is
you pay
day
for that?
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, we're going to wrap up the show.
I don't know.
William.
I don't know how much you pay for a visa.
Don't talk like that.
Yeah, don't talk like that.
$400 roughly
Oh
USD.
my god, I love that comment.
Yes, it is. Oh yeah, don't click it if you're a minor.
Yeah. Unless you're a minor 49er, then you can click it.
Rent is very cheap. Yeah, especially at my house. Anyway, take care, everybody. You have yourself a fun day. That's the end of this one, and we'll try again tomorrow. By the way,
we're all going to hell.
One last thing before I go, all the episodes are now in a handy dandy playlist. It's not on the front page, but if you go to playlists and you look for the podcast because the name has changed so much, you'll see them all listed in chronological order. So take care.
Right.
Have a good night.
No.